net meets daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 or so on Sundays on the Millbark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL tone of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of western Massachusetts, and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3.948 kilohertz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. Your net control station today is Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Zulu. My name is Jessica, and I am in Charlemont, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority traffic, please call now. Alrighty, nothing heard. So now NET is looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1, Tango Charlie, AB1TC. Paul, please call and list any traffic now. And nothing heard. Net control is now looking for any station holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements, please call and list your call signs now.
Now? You mean like right now? Okay. N1 QOV, November 1. Quebec Oscar Victor, OB in Pittsfield. I am running commercial power with a scratchy throat. Commercial power. No traffic for the net at this time, and announcements after check-ins, please, Jessica.
Excellent. Good morning. Net now recognizes N1QOV in Pittsfield. Good morning again. All right. Net control is now looking for any station wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net. Any and all stations, please call now.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Echo Oscar, Rich in Ludlow, Massachusetts. I'm running commercial power, I hold no traffic. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning to the net. And nice to see you at the Hamfest Saturday. This is Kilo Charlie 1, Bravo Yankee Delta, Rich in Pittsfield. Battery power, no traffic. Good morning to everyone. And to the net. This is
November 1, India Papa Zulu, Dawn and Gardner, battery powered. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning to the net. In and out, please.
This is November 1, Alpha November Delta, Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic. Hey, 39.8 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson. Good morning, Jessica.
Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor, and 1 SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield. Running commercial power. I have no traffic. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning to the net.
This is Kilo Alpha 1, Juliet Oscar Uniform, Ken in Peterborough, New Hampshire. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning to the net. Here is Kilo Romeo 1, Charlie Kilo Mike, mobile in Glenville, New York. No traffic in and out, please. Good morning to everyone.
This is November 2, Victor Uniform, N2BU, Donald in Queensbury, New York. Commercial power, battery backup, no traffic for the net. Good morning, Jessica, and to everyone else. N2BU out.
This is November 1, Quebec Kilo Oscar. Eric, where? No traffic, 31 degrees, and it was nice to see everybody at the Mount Tom Hamfest.
Alright, well, the now next, sorry about that. So, Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Zulu, Jessica and Charlemont, Mass, running battery power with no traffic. N1 QOV OB in Pittsfield, KC1AEO Rich in Ludlow, KC1BYD Rich in Pittsfield, N1 IPZ Don in Gardner, N1 AND Doug in Munson, N1 SAV Jeff in Pittsfield,
K1FFK.
KA1JOU Ken in Peterborough, CKM in New York, N2VU Donald in Queensbury, and N1QKO Eric in Ware. Good morning, everyone. Now looking for any other stations wishing to check in to the Western Massachusetts traffic.
November 1, Tango Uniform, Commercial Power, Stockbridge.
Last station, could you please repeat your call sign?
November 1, Tango Uniform.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Yankee. Scott, currently North Adams, running handheld with battery with.
Well, the network now like to recognize N1TU in Stockbridge and KC1CXY Scott in North Adams. Over to N1QOV for announcements, if you're ready.
We are ready. And for, N2VU, I have the Whiskey 2WCR website, but getting into it now, it says bad gateway. You might want to reference that for me sometime. Anyway, passes of the ISS today. Next one is at 11:20, and the last at 14:34, so 11:20 a.m. and 2:34 passes of the ISS, not necessarily visible. Also, live streaming video from the ISS. I use the helloearth.us streaming video from the ISS, and I believe they are still transmitting slow scan TV from the ISS. What do we got for weather today in Pittsfield? Fair skies, the sun is shining, 19 degrees, wind is calm. Maybe a chance of snow today, doesn't look too bad. And a warming trend, I guess, is in the works. Let's see, we'll finish up this part with the countdowns. 5 days until Mothering Day or Mother's Day in the UK, jolly old England. 7 days until St. Paddy's Day and 10 days until calendar spring, which I believe is the vernal equinox. I could be wrong. End of round one, N1QOV, back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, OB, N1QOV. Alright, Net is now looking for any other stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net. Please call now.
This is NXDA, Commercial Power, no traffic. Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November Tango India. The name is John. The QTH today is in Northampton. We're running commercial power. Good morning.
recognizes N1XBI Ramon and WA1NTI John in Northampton. Good morning. This will be the last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net before I go to OB for a second round of announcements and to close the net. So any other stations wishing to check in, please call now. Alrighty, nothing heard. Over to Obi for round 2 of announcements if he has any. N1QOV, it's up to you.
I fired up the computer early. Earth calendar, things happening today somewhere in the world. It's Barren Bliss Day, whatever that is, in Belize. What we got here? Today in the US of A, it is National Napping Day. I could do with that. National Meatball Day. I like the Swedish variety. National Barbie Day. I guess that's doll instead of Klaus. And National Crab Meat Day. Yeah, a nice crab right out of the ocean. National Get Over It Day. Hey, get over it. I'm doing the best I can. Let's see here. Next to last, but not least, what is it? The Great Britain Royal Society Great Britain Commonwealth Contest, CW 80 through 10 coming up this week on HF. The F9AA, I guess, French, I guess. Single side band 80 through 2. All Africa International DX Contest. Looks like all the modes 160 through 10. Well, yeah. AGCW, whatever that is, QRP Contest. CW. Let's see here. Louisiana QSO Party. Louisiana QSO Party. Louisiana QSO Party. When is this? The 14th and 15th. Looks like all the modes, 160 through 2. EA, where's EA? Spain? I don't know. Another TSK 63 contest, 80 through 10. The Tesla Memorial HFCW contest. If I knew CW, I would get into that. Tesla, what a guy. 80 meters. The Quarter Century Wireless Association QSO Party. The modes, 160 through 6. And the Idaho QSO Party, Idaho QSO, 160 through 10.
Time out. Over. APU. Release clear. Repeater. Ready.
Hey, nanoseconds. And what do we got here? Solar flux is at 124. A is up to 11, but the K is 0. The count is 23. And again, a bad gateway, 502, going into the Whiskey 2, paper's upside down. Whiskey 2, Whiskey, Charlie Romeo website, I get a bad gateway. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, N1 QOV, thanks for listening. Back to now.
Thank you, N1QOV. I guess I'll put out one more call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net before I close the net.
N2VU with info.
Go ahead, N2VU.
Thank you, Opie. I don't know what you did when you went to our website, but you knocked something off the table or whatever. I'm having my people get in touch with other people and hope they can do something to repair that. Sorry about that. W2WCR.org is a good link, but the site isn't working. I don't know if it's because of you. But anyway, just kidding. Here's the info for the Saratoga Swap Fest. This coming Saturday, the Swap Fest starts at 8 o'clock. It goes to 11. So 8 to 11 this Saturday. And then at noon is the VE session. Noon to 3 if anyone's been working on upgrading or getting their ticket. And this is taking place at the Cornell Cooperative Extension Building, the Solar Building. It's also known as the Solar Building, 50 West High Street
also known as Route 67. Some might say Route 67. It's all the same. 50 West High Street, unless your GPS prefers the route or route number. Spa, spelled Ballston. Spa, New York. 12020. 12020, in case your GPS wants that weight.
K1FFK.
So that's the information about what's going on this Saturday in the area. And we'll try and get the website set up or back on here as soon as possible. You can check out the stuff also on the, I think the Saratoga Swap Fest has a Facebook page. Let me confirm really quick. Now, if you go to the Warren County Facebook page and click on the events, that'll be the annex or the substitute for going to the website that Obi was mentioning. So it's the W2WCR Facebook page. Just click on events, and we pretty much put as much information there as we do on our main page. And that's about it. Jessica, thank you so much. And to be you out.
Thank you, N2VU, for all the updates. I guess with that, this will close Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. I'd also like to thank all the stations who checked in and to those who stood by while the net was being conducted. The time is now 10:16, and I return the repeater back to normal amateur use. This is KC1CXZ signing clear. 7-3s, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, sure. I broke your website. Been on 101 since last night and this morning. Yeah, I like the Facebook route anyway, and thanks for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, not everyone is into the FB thing, so I usually start off, I lead with the website. But thanks for bringing that up because I was unaware of it. So I've already sent a text or two. Hopefully that'll be fixed pretty soon. But our Facebook page pretty much mirrors the website since we've got the tabs and all that. So anybody wanting to know about Hamfest, Swapfest, exams, and all that stuff, that's pretty much on the events tab of either the website or the Facebook page.
Okay, once more again, the lead in to the Facebook page, please.
W2WCR. That's all you need to put in the search field. Whiskey 2, Whiskey Charlie Romeo. Over.
Okay, that makes it easy. All right, yeah, I kind of like going to the Facebook page. A lot of people, as you mentioned, a lot of people don't like it, but it's like one-stop shopping, like eBay. All right, thanks for that. And let's see, next weekend I'll probably put that on the air during the week on the Cycle 1 net.
All right, cool. And the other thing, I'm just proving what I'm saying. When you get to the Facebook, when you put that in Facebook, you're going to see it twice. There's W2WCR Warren County Radio Club, nonprofit organization. That's the one for you to like, if you would, please. Because just below that, you'll see W2WCR by itself, which is the way I pretty much dictated it. But you'll see that says closed group, 51 members. So it's the first one, which you'll see has 238 likes. And it has the little logo of the club. That's the one to go to.
Excellent. So if I just drop a quick something or other, or a like, it'll have my Facebook name. So okay, that's acceptable with the page.
All right, perfect. Well, let me know if I can provide you with any other stuff, info. And thank you for including us.
Okay, I usually refer to the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Hamfest web flea market site. I think N2SQO is involved somehow in emergency nets and various other junk, but I forgot where he keeps his stuff due to rearranging of computer things. All right, we'll let you go. Probably have things to do, which I don't. N1QOV.
Okay, and feel free to do likewise. Send me any links to any stuff that, any place that you have some information so that I can do the very same. I'd love to reciprocate and bombard everyone with your propaganda. It'd be great to do, one for another.
Okay, my friend, another link in the chain has been strengthened. Anyway, I don't know if you know Tom N2SQO. He's pretty well into the stuff, but he likes archaic, like emails and things. Hey, catch you later. Take care. Stay warm. Looks like good weather's coming in. N1QOV.
All right, sorry I didn't acknowledge the first time. Yes, I know Tom. Tom knows me, and we know each other. Definitely, yes, he's races in this area. Has partaked in some of our races party drills. All right, talk to you later. Maybe cycle 2. 7-3s N2VU out.
N2VU, KR1CKM.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Good morning.
Morning, Don. Long time no talk. Name here is Rick. Just curious with respect to the VE session coming up at the Boston Spa Hamfest this Saturday. Do you know if they have enough VEs? I am a VE. I don't get a lot of experience, but I'm willing to help out if they need the manpower.
I believe that there will be enough people. However, you're more than welcome to join us. You'll be able to sign the paperwork, get the credit, and help out. It's always great to have some people standing around the room to assist if anybody needs, and just to overlook the room. The table will be full with those grading, but I don't see how another person would be too many with what I believe might be the total of VEs that we'll have.
All right, sounds great. Are you the right person to whom to reach out for that, or who's the right person to kind of email at or something to sign up more officially?
Well, I don't believe there's a real official list. Frank, KA2QIE, I believe will be VEC. If not, it'll be Jim. One of the Jims. K2LM, or I forget the other Jim, what his call sign is. I call him Jim 2. Anyway, if you were to just come, that's not a problem. It won't be like, there's no maitre d' at the door asking to see if you're on the list. And let's just say I've put you on the list, so there's no problem. You just say Donald said so. Hold on a second. Wait, give me 1 second. Wait.
KR1CKM standing by as instructed.
All right, sorry about that. I just had to check on something quickly. Yeah, just make sure you bring your credentials. Don't forget your VE badge. That's very important. Anybody performing in the role of a VE must have that on. And it's a rule that all the other VEs are sure to enforce. So don't forget that. And the swap fest will wrap up at about 11. It leaves for about an hour to set the room up, clear it up, put all the tables and chairs in order to carry out the VE session. And that'll go from noon till, we have up until 3 o'clock. Could wind up wrapping up after just an hour and 15 minutes. That's happened in the past, or it might go the full 3 hours. But it'd be great to see you. And like I said, you get to sign the paperwork and you'll get the credit for being a VE at the session.
Very good. Understood. I'll make sure I've got my creds with me. I will make certain that I'm there by 11 o'clock at the absolute outside. I don't know whether I'm going to have young ones in tow, but that's okay because, they can be made to move tables and chairs and things. All right, Don, very good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the info, and with luck, I will see you on Saturday. KR1CKM, I'll be clear on your final, Don.
K1FFK.
All right, thanks very much, Rick. See you then. And, yeah, looking forward to it. All the best. Speak to you soon. And to you. Rick, if you're still there, give me your call again.